Hello and welcome to the rules video of the Horizon Grand Prix series. I am Steven and we're here to talk about some rules. We're going to specifically be referencing rule changes in this video, so if you want to see the whole list of rules, go ahead and download the rules from the links below. And just make sure you guys are familiar with that, because penalties are, ignorance is never an excuse, so just make sure you understand what the rules are and you go through those. Big changes to understand. First of all, batteries. We're going from milliamp hours to watts. What is watts? Stay tuned for that video. We'll explain all that to you. Also, chassis dimensions. Our race is getting bigger and more cars on the track, so cars need to get slightly smaller. Basically, if your car does not fit in this nice box here, you're not allowed on the track. It's as simple as that. Also, we are introducing a qualifier series for this season. So, qualifier series in a nutshell, you have 2 hours to complete 200 laps. We give you about 28 watt hours worth of battery energy and 6 hydro sticks. So it's up to you to kind of figure out how and the best way to utilize that. Also with shells. In the past, we've been somewhat lenient on using store-bought shells. This year, there's a very hard line we are drawing. If you don't make your own shell and it's not a Mirai shell, then you can't use it. And that's that. We will basically just take your shell, give you a Mirai shell, and that's what you're left with. Also, another rule we're going to implement is the instant replay rule, or the instant replay in general. A lot of times on the track, things happen and we can't always see. The race marshals can't see everything. There's a lot going on in a very short amount of time. So if there is a penalty, someone breaks another car or something like that, and we go back, we examine it, and we say, hey, yeah, you actually broke this car and you caused them to pit for 30 minutes. We will then go back and pull your car off of the track as a way to kind of even that out, and it'll just make the track overall safer for everyone. So just be mindful that the replay series is coming and we will be watching. Also, transponders. In the past, we've been responsible for providing you guys with transponders. This season, you will be responsible for getting your own transponder through a Horizon approved vendor. The idea being that you are responsible for mounting this to the car. We've had some issues in the past where these were mounted incorrectly and laps weren't counted. We gave you guys some allowances, but this year we will not be doing any of that. If it's not mounted correctly on the car and your laps aren't being counted, that is your fault, not ours. It's part of the engineering of the car overall. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. Also, fuel cells. This has never really been an issue with us, just in general, but hacking the cell. You guys want to hack the cell and do whatever you want to do to it. As long as you're using a Horizon cell and you're being safe with it, we have no problem. So it's got to be a Horizon cell. If we show up with another one, we'll say, hey, it looks great, get out of here. So just understand that all of these things are coming within this season. Again, check out the rules, guys, and just understand that we are not professionals here. We're doing our best to relay this information to you, but we're not perfect. So if you do see any issues or you find any inconsistencies, let us know in the comments below or send us an email and we'll fix that as soon as possible. Thank you, guys. Steven here. We'll see you next video where we talk about the Qualifier Series. Ack Woi.